G'day, g'day, g'day. How are you? How are you? Oh, Angus. Yep. I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite nice, wasn't it? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're well, Angus. I hope you're well indeed. If they've got any quality issues, please let me know. Are you hearing me okay? I think the sound check did all right. So, but yeah. So let me know how it's going. So, what have we been up to? Oh, well, I have, well, I finished this little thing. Glued him all together, it's all ready, it's in sub-assembly, and I thought I'll start painting him. Now, I'm a little bit unsure which way I'm going to do it. I don't know whether... three choices. Do I go with this guy? Like a very similar, have the blue on top, pink on the bottom. Or do I go with the Squig Hogs? With the pink in the middle there. Or do I go for try something really, really different and go out of my comfort zone and try to keep the test and try to do something like a giraffe print, but in the blue and pink colours. I'm thinking with the blue with the base colour and then having the little pink giraffe type squares. So probably pink underbelly, pink underneath, and then having the squares so a bit look like. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Now, I've never done anything like this before, so it's either going to be really, really good, or I'll just go, Reverse of the Beast Boss. Oh. I don't know about that. I'd have to change the... I might go blue head, blue underbelly. Yeah, I'll do that, but I'll make sure I'm going to make this blue as well. Head part blue, so all that goes under like that. Yeah, I think I will do that. I'll try giraffe patterns another day. Alright, so not much else has happened at the moment I can talk about. I got some gifts from Doc Grotznick's workshop and their tokens, and I'll be talking about them a little bit. I'll do a video about that, and there'll be some. So if you want some battle tokens from a fellow in England on Etsy store, and you can get 15% off. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I haven't really done that, but I'll be doing a video about that pretty soon. Probably today. It'll be out tomorrow. I haven't painted for a while. That's why I want to get into it. And I also got some paints from Emerald Hobbies because they're nice and cheap. So I suppose let's get stuck into it. No, wrong one. So obviously the brain's still having a few issues with this working business. So we'll do that, and I decided to go blue and red. So let's do the undercoat first. Now I hope that's okay. That's not too. Got to get myself an overhead arm, I think, for these type of things. And as per usual, I will be mixing off because I just don't. Corn red. Corn red. And so we'll start from here. Okay, so what's been happening and what's going on? I've been doing much hobby since the last couple of days. I've been mainly focusing on doing some videos and the TikTok. I'm really enjoying the TikTok. The TikTok's fun, and so go to my link tree, check that out because it is loads and loads of fun. So what number brush is this? It's a 6. Was it a 9? I think we'll make that there, won't we? Yeah. Alright. Don't give me too many suggestions. I won't know where to. I won't know which way to turn. Too much choice. I'll be like the dog in the Devo song. Well, we do the picking up things. The ramshackle games, armor phases. Oh, nice. I haven't been following much hobby news at the moment. I do believe there's some rumours going around that prices increase and people are complaining about point increases and people complaining about nerfs and things like that. I haven't seen them. I've been a bit out of the way of the news at the moment. I'm just sort of too addicted to TikTok at the moment to do anything, so I probably should rectify that and do some research. But yeah, I've just been taking a break from all the drama that seems to go on with all the following the news and stuff. That's even the Ork news, you know, it's just so much crap going on. But oh well, it is weird, it is what it is. And yeah. Just going to get that in there. Hope the fan's not too bad. Again like that. A lot of this pink isn't going to be seen because of all the way the rig itself is going to. Alright, covered all the bits red. I'll do another coat of that, but let that dry for a while. Although we don't really need things to. I won't have to wait too long for things to dry. It's a bit of a hot, dry day here in sunny old Queensland. It says it's only 27 degrees, but I think feels a bit hotter than that. Yeah. It's also that fandom's a bit of got a bit gatekeepy at the moment. They're gatekeeping over any sort of issue. I did a TikTok saying I was anti-gatekeeping, especially for the trans and female supporters, people trying to get them out and saying they can't have a say. So I did that on TikTok. I get a bit more a lot of my personality comes out on TikTok, so it's a much better platform for that. And getting a lot of support, so it's really good. I'll put up a link for that a bit later, but so there's the blue. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. That looks really good. So the nice thing about the heat is that I am going to doing these colours. They're going to dry really, really quickly, so I'll probably get a lot of this done. I'd be very surprised if I get this little beastie done more than probably an hour. I might slow it down a bit, have a look. So I've got my birthday coming up in 2 weeks' time, and I'm sort of wondering what I should ask the good wife to get me for birthday presents. I think some Beast Snagger boys would be nice. So this is the Grey Knight Steel, which I seem to like a lot, and we're just going to put that over there. Because these colours, they'll be the same colour on the steel, which will be a green, mute green, and one of the reds, which I forgot, Evil Sun Scarlet. So nice, simple paint scheme, 4 basic colours that sort of complement and contrast each other. Quite nice. Oh, these are just a cheapo brush. It actually was a present from my wife's assistant. She likes to give us little care packages, or gives my wife care packages for Christmas and birthdays. So she just puts a whole lot of things in a bucket, and she actually got some brushes because she knows that I like to paint. And I couldn't even tell you that. Yeah, I don't think they have a brand. They're zooting. There you go. They're zooting. Made in China, and I reckon they come from one of those general stores. Woohoo! The Russians are here! The Russians are here! So I'm going to rush in and log and report, even though alright, anyone else on? Say g'day. Say g'day, say g'day. Or say howdy, howdy, hello. Or fizzer. Or however you like to say your greetings. Whereas I will probably just say g'day. It's a cultural thing. Nice and quiet. So I'm not really caring about whether keeping the paint within the lines at the moment. This is just really broad just to get on the basics down. He's got a little chain and these little footsies. Yeah, I tend to bonsoir. What? I've lost my train of thought. Oh my god. Wow. Coffee. At the end of the week, so Friday night, we decided to DoorDash. I actually had some poutine for the first time. We found a hot dog burger place that delivers, and they said they did a poutine, so I thought I'd try that, and it was very nice. Ah, so is it pronounced bonsoir and second queque? Is that it? Did I pronounce that right? Oh, bonjour, yeah, okay, all right. I'm waking up. What was I doing? Yeah. I'm going to hopefully if I remember that. I love little facts like that. It's great. First is more formal, the second is so basically hi. More gas to bone. I'm going to need it. It's getting a bit dry. I thought I had more. I'm going to have to get this suit. Well, there you go. I've learned some words in another language. I'm terrible with languages and accents. I just can't do other people's accents at all. So when I try and pronounce people's words, I do make a bit of a dog's breakfast of it. I'm really, really sorry. And I've tried to do it many times, but it's just, languages just isn't my thing. Sigu. Ah. And that's the formal. Guay, guay. Ooh. And we'll do the phonetically pronounced. Ah. I forgot the tongue. Should have done the tongue first. Oh well. Okay, gonna need another coat of red. Another coat of red. So work my way up. Oh, there's a little bit there. Close enough for government work. Poor governments, they try and do the same. They try to well, these days I find that they try to be as inclusive as possible, but with all good intentions, but still tend to stuff it up. I would say the problem is very similar because you have lots of different tribes, because in Australia there's so many different language groups that you can't really use. There aren't that many terms that cover all language groups, so it gets a bit hard. They are trying to learn and they're trying to keep to their local, but it doesn't always help when such a trend is not the right term, but the indigenous populations here got dispersed a lot with the stolen generations, which was basically, the authorities of the day ran them up and putting the kids in, ran the kids up and putting them in missions to give them a better life, so to speak, which was the great lie. It's a form of cultural appropriation. And in some cases, cheap labour for the pastoral owners, all on the guys, and sort of make their terms better. So it's a little hard. Alright, that's about as good as that's gonna get. One more coat of blue. Now I am going to have to do some more of that metal. As you know, I'll do a smaller brush stencil. New brushes. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but I just don't know enough to. I just don't know enough about the indigenous situations in the North America to sort of say anything. Although I do follow a few on TikTok, so we've always got some interesting things to say. It's always best to try and get the indigenous perspective from the indigenous person themselves. So, I mean, overly political here. I'm hoping not turning people off. But if you're here, say good day. You want to talk about something else? Talk about something else. You want to tell me what you've been up to? I'm very nosy like that. So, got a few more people in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good Friday night / Saturday morning, wherever you happen to be. It's the 15th today. I was toying with the idea of going to there's a tournament on, but because of the COVID restrictions, they want you to be double vax and masked, and I don't like playing games with the mask on, so I decided to pull out. I'm double vax. That's okay, but personally, with the mask, it blocks out everything here, and I feel a bit claustrophobic, and the whole idea of doing it in a in a competitive and semi-stressful environment would just really freak me out. Whereas I don't mind, I'll wear a mask, yeah, going to movies and stuff like that, short time, but yeah, knowing that, you know, quickly I can go and take it off, that's quite nice, because it's very important we wear them. 350 recognised tribal entities. Wow. Is that Canada alone or North America? I was told there were quite a lot of indigenous they're calling them language groups because we just don't know enough. A lot of history's gone, so wow, that's actually quite fascinating. Going back with this grey. I'm not really liking where the grey's going. The bottom, almost at the end of this tub, and I think it's time to change it soon. Ah, yeah. That's usually, I usually mean United States and Canada when I talk about North America. I don't know, is Mexico considered to be North America, or is it Central America? Well, there's the bases done. Let's get on and do the pink, which is the layer pink, foreground pink. And it's one of my favourites. Well, it's the only what pink I've got. I don't think a hot pink would do really well for what this try to do, so, but yeah. But yeah, it makes it, it can be washed into a nice little fleshy tone, which I'm really enjoying. It's really almost time for me to get my boost, my third boost shot. Usually wait for the doctor to tell us. I hope you're getting that on camera. I keep forgetting the camera's there. Yeah, third booster, I should start getting to it, I think. But, oh, wait. Talk to the doctor about next time I go and see the doctor. Meds up. Ooh, use the foreground pink to dry brush highlight on the squig. Orange on the Cromlech squig killer cans I picked up. Yeah, it would make a very good highlight colour, I think. Yeah, that'd be a nice effect. Definitely going to use 2 thin coats here with this one. Oops, I made a mistake. coat's getting really... It's getting really dry. The stuff is drying so quickly. Pitfalls of painting in summertime in Australia. G'day Dave, how's it going? Hope you're keeping well. Oh, look. Russian bots, Russian bots. But just another, had to see to another bot. There you go. Ah, that's better. So I'd do the second coat over because it just wasn't looking pretty. Check this out, I have 18 points worth of fully magnetised orcs with all weapons, option to private out. Excellent! That's really, really cool. If you want to drop some pictures into the Discord, that'd be grand. Standard mode of painting is down dry brushing and do mild highlights, then backwash it all and stuff. Oh, okay. If you're just doing it for tabletop, it's I'm never going to be, what's they call it? Demon style painter or whatever they call them. I have no desire. I just want to try and make my army look good when it looks on the table, and probably enough to sort of, if I want to do films, but do videos. I may need a third coat of this. I actually may need to do another third coat. I'll get the Discord up. Let's do that. What am I doing? go. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it is our hobby, and we should do it how we like it. And yeah, and a lot of people aren't always going to like our stuff for whatever reasons. And I don't paint for others; I paint for me. This is meant for me to have enjoy myself, to sort of zone out for a while. It can be a nice Zen type activity. Helps with my mental health and alright, I'll leave that. And yes, I Vic. Sorry, that's what I do. I'm very bad like that. What was I saying? I've just completely lost. Oh my god. Oh, I lost the plot. There's the plot. But I've lost the plot. I thought I slept well last night. Had a couple of beers and then a couple of scotches, and then I went to bed and I woke up feeling really, really good. Now I'm sort of a bit groggy, so I don't know. Hadn't had alcohol all this week, so I thought, oh, Friday, I'll just have a few drinks because it's Friday. I was just going to have one scotch, but then I was like, watched a TV show and went, do you know what? I think I'll watch another. Go. The blue base is a lot better. That's worked out pretty good. Right, now I'm going to put some green on these metals. Thank you. Hope that's me you were talking to. Oh, I'll go and have a look. I'll go and have a look. A bit later. Right, we'll that sort of stuff probably as we close down as usual. That was a bit thicker than I would have liked. The Ork flyers, yeah, I think trying to magnetise all the weapons on Ork flyers would be really, really hard. So many different configurations, isn't there? I know the points a lot of things increase points soon, so I'm going to have to redo some of my armies. And I think when I turn my 500 point, these guys, into a 1,000 point army, which is coming up very, very shortly, I think I'll include the a flyer. It'll be this and a flyer added to my 500 points. Move things around a bit. I won't add any beast. I'll probably just make the troop choices still Gretchen to fill up the points until I get the beast snagger boys. And depending, I know it is not something that a lot of people like to do. I may even run the Warboy and the Hunter rig separately as opposed to the kill rig. Just do something a bit different. Made a mistake of blue tacking a few. Angus made a mistake of blue tacking a few project thoughts on Road Trader era battle wagon. I haven't sort of wandered off for days, so still blue tack restaurant. Oh. That's going to be a bugger to get out. What would you use? Nail polish remover, would that work? At the door, meowing to wants to get in. Which means that the wife is probably on the back deck having her cup of tea. She just starved for human attention. So give me 5 seconds and I will open up the door and please the cat. And yes, I am back. And the cat is upset. Oh, yep, she wants me to take her outside. So we're not going to... A file. a file. That wasn't the brush I was using. Yes, it was. Actually, I probably shouldn't. They probably really need to be green. No, they should have stayed. They should have stayed metal. Oh well. Won't matter too much. You know, I'll paint over that. And this is sort of the way that I tend to paint. I like to tend to make on. I have an idea of where I want to go, but sometimes I'll change your mind halfway through and go, nah, that's not it. Or yeah, that works. That looks a lot better. Oh, that sounds like a really clever idea. There you go, Dave knows his stuff. Dave knows his stuff. So, got some new people come in. Hello, if you're on, say g'day. What have you been up to? How's your week? How's your hobby? All that sort of stuff. Pop in, say g'day. And you can watch me paint over these green bits because I don't want it to be green anymore. So just those green bits. Get yourself some time to go to work, eh? Say your nail coffins and stick it to the man. use nails. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm in here, cat. I'm painting. You're not going outside. Yes. Yes. Alright. What's next? What's next? Some more on the hooves, the hooves. Oh, stop that, cat. Cat's trying to get my attention. Just rubbing up. No, you go under there and hide now. She'll probably get bold and want to walk across the. If she wants my attention, she'll start walking in front of the screen. So you may get a cameo from Tiger Lily the cat. Alright, okay, that looks good. I'll do the at work 1 hour left. Oh, that's good. Get those sails up. Blue underbelly. I didn't. Sorry, I'm not being very chatty today. Like, so the blue is the Lothern blue, which is another favourite of mine. So what else has been happening out there, folks? Got anything orky you want me to talk about, discuss my thoughts on? Ask me away. I may know, I may not. think another coat of that. There, and a sip. So I thought I'd show you this. The good old Warboy I put together. So he's prime raring to go. Now I think I might paint him next. Probably not today. Next time I paint. So do this so that way I'll have another model that I can show off and put on lives and stuff like that. I'll probably take some photos of this guy and add it to my little slideshow down there. But he's not finished yet, but he's I just love this model. I like the pose. He's just beautiful piece of art, which I just think, and I really want to paint it. So I'll probably do that next couple of days. I was hoping to try paint a little bit early, but I had to wait till my paints arrived. They didn't, because I was running out of silver and I was a bit unsure. And a bit unsure whether I'd get it all done for any of the painting sessions I had to do. So I thought I'd just wait, try and do them as often as I can. I'm toying with the idea. Okay, alright, so I've made a few little, it's a bit of tidying up to do. That's good. I was thinking that I might need another blue. Actually, yeah, I think I'd like to be a little bit more lighter. Definitely a bit lighter. It's going to wash it with the Beltan green. And it'll give you sort of a greeny, mossy type look feel to it. So it needs a little bit brighten up to get the effect that I'm after a bit more. Or sad if I just put the green over now, it will seems to go a little too green. Yeah, that's the color I want. That's exactly the color I want. Nice, nice, nice. quite nicely. Might try a little bit of Evil Suns. Ah, you fool. Forgot the... No, I'll leave that medal. Yeah, I think I'll leave this little... It's got a little chain there. A cuff. A brace. Words don't seem to be my friends today. So, just want a bit of contrast on this green. Metallic bits there. Little red eyelashes. The same here. Bit of red there, bit of red there. Yes, I am painting straight out of the pot with this. Okay, alright. I am very unsure if I should try some freehand here. I've been doing just boring X's. This sort of looks like it could do with something a little bit better, so I don't know what. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. Little red bananas. What do we think? Follow the same pattern along. Should I make them bigger or try to do them bigger? I think I'm liking that. So we see that? Does that? Can you actually see that? Does that look good? I know, I'm evil. I'm evil. There you go, you see me do some experimenting. Bring that colour out. Oh, that kind of worked. Try it again. I am not quite sure what that to represent, but I do like it. Okay, now I suppose I'll get the fine brush here for the eye. Marty is the brand there, and get in, try and do an eye, an eye, an eye, an eye, and we're probably going to see a little. Ah, what the heck? I might just get a little bit sick here. There you go, cat cam. Say hello, Tiger Lily. Come on, you can do it. Go. Meow. Meow. That's the cat. Come on. Come on. Now, she does believe in the short distance is between 2 points is a straight line. So I'm just going to clear a little place up here so she can walk through. Of course, she'll get bored any minute now and walk through there. Of course, she knows I don't like it. Alright, the rest of the eyes are done. Now I think I'll do the pink on the lips. That's a good choice. Yeah, it's a good choice. this going on the lips here. And once again, straight from the pot at this sort of stage. Rather eat the collar than me out. Yeah, yeah. It sort of gets in her way. She doesn't, well, she's not much of a hunter anyway. But it's just for when she goes outside. Well, she goes outside supervised, but she thinks she wants to take on the birds. We try not to attack the birds. Yay, another Russian bot! We need a little bit of pink on that. Some highlight around the tongue there. Alright. I'll go back to it slightly. Alright, so let's see if we've made it, where the paint's bleeding onto each other. What needs to be fixed up till we get to the end before I start washing things. Okay, there's a bit of green on blue. It's just why this takes me so long. I tend to make so many. This end of the leak. But I can feel about now. So I'm around about, yes, getting to an hour and a half of painting. Got that too. That's all fine. There's a bit of silver on there, but silver bits are fine. Now for the blue bits, anything leaked onto the blue. Attempt to actually paint the 2 GHz versions. Yeah, do that. Do that and put some photos on the Discord for me. I'll show them off for you. Oops, that brush wasn't as clean as I thought it was. Where did I see it? Here we go. There's the blue. So now for the pink. There's a bit of leaking from the green onto the pink there. I lied. I thought the cat would walk over, but she's gone over to the bed and having a little lie down. She had a lot of things to do today, so she took a nap. It was a very, very good nap. A little smudge of blue on there. And we've missed a bit there. I must have had some blue on my thumb or something. Oh, look at that, I actually missed a whole bit. Go when you're painting, you find that there's something you just didn't paint. That would be a little bit more often than. At least I got it at this stage. Who was I? I was watching someone recently and they painted a whole thing except for there was like a little dagger or something. It was still grey. I thought, how do you miss something like that? But I suppose it's easy, especially in some of these bigger models when there's so many things to paint. Okay, and now it's time for Oh no. The shanty bone's getting very, very dry. Get some shanty bone on these hooves. Tidy up. Something that worked really well on the Beast Boss. I'm going to try it again. So the part where the legs meet the hooves, I'm going to try and, well, I will paint it. Rhinox Space Hide, that part there. And yes, I'm going to use the finger palette. Just found that having a different colour between the two colours just really separates and highlights, defines the area. That's the word I was looking for. I know what I'm saying. I'm just probably speaking bullshit anyway, as I like to do. So there's the one little hoof. I'll do the back hoof. Back hoof, back hoof. And the last hoof. Now for back to the metal bits. That need to be painted. Because there are some metal bits that don't actually have paint on them at the moment. This is not one of them. There you go. Get a lot of notifications from TikTok. People are liking my videos. I was getting that way. I'm almost at 1,000 followers over there. I'm stuck with followers here on YouTube at the moment. doesn't want to make me go over 600 for some reason. To go on, come on, they go off, and I've had something stuck at around 598, which is odd, which is very odd. Whereas I'm getting about 850 last time I looked followers over at TikTok. There was a little bit there. Somewhere else. Metal. There. Bit there, that bit there. And let's do this tattoo. It's not really a tattoo, is it? It's a scar line. It's a brand, that's the word. Oh, now you know why I'm not very good at other languages, because I really can't get my head around English words, never mind bloody, sorry, languages from elsewhere. Alright, there he is, all the colours in his finest. Now it's time to do the washes. So, with the pinks, let's give a good wash of the Reichland Fleshbane. So this is going to really red it up a bit. Which I really, really like. Maybe this brush was a little bit too big. But I thought. And I'm not going to get too concerned if it pools in places, because I sort of want that dark and pooly effect. It's meant to represent that, you know, things are a little grotty and dirty out there in the. I'll do it over the metal bits too. Or I'll probably give another little wash with the Nuln Oil over the metal. It won't matter too much there. And also on the hooves, I think. I'll make it a little darker. that's going to dry and pull quite nicely. So what do we think? And I will use a smaller brush for now for the blue bits. I'll use the Beltane green, which I mentioned earlier, and also around the teeth marks. Teeth. And the pink on the face. So it gives a slightly different effect. Tones the colours a bit differently. Bone colour. Let's thread forward. That's the Beltane green. And now the silver. Null oil, we'll do that there. For that, I'm also going to null oil these parts. Make that sort of stick out, makes it nice and dirty and grimy. And then I will highlight the greens again. Put a little bit of dry brush through the grain, just scrape that up, make it a little bit more dirty. Alright, while I'm doing that, that will take a little bit longer to dry. So I'll put that aside. And let's have a little look at these tokens. So let's go back here. Yes, I am Def Skulls, but these guys are actually, probably run them as blood axes. So I am generally Def Skulls, but I've decided to run these as blood axes. I've got another blood axe, and I've got a few things just to mix them up a bit, but I can't see currently how these you get the best out of the beast snaggers for being Death Skulls. So it's like a small contingent. So with my bigger list, I'll probably have all the boys, and I'll still be running the mega knobs and trucks and that sort of thing as my mainstay, and have Brak, the Warboss, and probably a few commandos and probably Storm Boys, and I'll probably have the Blood Axes with the Beast Snaggers contingent alongside. That's what I think I'm doing. While we're waiting for the draw, let's have a look at these. Came from, and I keep forgetting his name. Def Skull's Workshop. He kindly said, I've got the green skin set, and I've included some universal tactical tokens and a ton of buffs and debuffs for what you get for the game. Yeah, that's better. See, the beast things don't have a lot of shooty, so I'm not quite sure about that. Hello, Mr. Gutty, Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish, how are you? Now I've got, where did I put them? Yeah. I'm just talking about these things that the lovely Mr. Def Skull Workshop, he's on Etsy, got me these tokens. And while you're here, let's have a little look. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry. So there's a link. So go there, use the code BRAXLOOT, and get yourself 15% off. So go and check that out. It's the show and tell part stream. Yes it is. So yeah, look, I've got a, he did send me some stuff, so I really should do it. Wait for that buddy. Okay, you're going to see Paulie Shaw stand up. Is that a friend who's had leg issues, or is that a comedian? So yeah, look, I haven't had a good look at these, but they've got all the things I think you need. This is the Ork kit. So this is what I like about these is I'm sort of, sometimes when you're playing the game, especially in the competitive scene, you just forget. So having a little reminder such as tokens can just speed up the game. And sometimes if you're playing a game, even a friendly game, your opposition may not always remind you that you've got a buff because it's in their best interest. Ass hats can be everywhere. So, so they're good for two reasons. One, it sort of helps you and maybe your opponent be a bit more honest, and it can really speed up the game. So we've got a couple of monster hunters here, which are really going to be fantastic for the beasties. +3 strength attacks, +2 strength attacks. Can only be wounded on a 4+. That's nice. KFF busted. Ah, yes, that's for when it breaks, isn't it? +1 hit. Good bits. Being shielded. Yeah. 5+ invo and a 9-inch KFC. That's great. That'd be really good. See, one of the reasons why I don't sort of go fancy with the KFF these days is because I thought, oh, I'm going to forget. So they'll be really good. They're all the stuff in the Orks kit, and I really think that what I understand, these are. Go back and have a look at the rules. Yeah, these are really. Yeah, I think that's everything you might need for the for that are different for the Orks. Let's put that aside. Now I'm a bit unsure what these prices are, so go and have a look. I looked 2 months ago and I just can't remember. Put those over there, and then this is the Universal kits. So it reminds you. So we've got what? Gnaws wounds on a 6+. They come handy. Half speed, move speed. So no covering. So these are probably your fights last. So these are your nerfs aren't the word. Your what's the word called? Debuffs. Ignore wounds on 4+. Half speed. I hope we can all see those two well. So yeah. So yeah, they're all pretty cool. So they're the debuffs. We'll do that. And I think these are the buffs, all the ones that I like to know about, because can only be wounded on a 4+. Can reroll charge. Gains objective secured. That's good for the blue boys. Reroll all to hit boys. Reroll. So these are the. Oh yeah, look at those. So another thing, what's really good, put these on stuff. It also reminds to your. So your opponent doesn't keep asking you all the time, what does that do? And all you seem to be doing is repeating yourself. And you just say, look, see, yeah. Because I do find that sometimes, and I don't know if, especially if you're playing newer players, or sometimes you come across someone who just uses a bit of a delaying tactic. So you can put a lot to that shenanigans. Yeah, look, these are great. Let's go and have a look. So what I'll do, go and have a little look on the website. So I've got that up. Computer screen. So there we are. Let's have a little look. Shut that. So here he is. It's UK. And okay, they're about universal tokens. That's the 2 set, I believe. Anything you want to look at in particular, let me know. We've got Space Marines, reduced, got some of this reduced here, so Templars, the Greenskin kit, Wolf Lord, so whatever faction you've got, you can actually, so depending on what they are, they obviously, some have more than others, more tokens than others, so Battle Sisters £30, so look, they're probably, I think they're value for money, but if you get in really quickly, by the end of the month, 15% off if you use that link and Brak's loot. Yeah, do that. They've had 1,589 sales and 187 people admire them. So people have bought them and don't like them. No, you can't make those sort of assumptions. And yeah, there's some lots of 5-star reviews. So everyone likes them, I would say go and get them. That'd be fine and dandy. Yeah, so go there, check out that link, and if you're interested, if you're not, don't. There we go. Back. I don't know. I really don't know. There might be. Go have a look at the website, and if not, hit him up with an email. I'm sure. I think he started doing these for some people. People say, "Oh, what about my faction?" I think that's how it started out. So he does requests. So please go and check that out. Oh, look at that. We love Australia. Everything's dry. Okay, so there he is. All done ready. That's probably about as groovy and splotchy as I like it. Now I'll get in and do some of these highlights, and I usually like to work from one end to another, so I'll be crossing and painting and doing a whole lot of stuff like that. So what I would do here, I may need a smaller brush. So I don't want all, I just want it to try and be as organic as I possibly can. Some of these scratches are almost like a edge. Just get in and go to town. Nothing very there's no real system to it, especially with it comes to the metals. I just try and scuff it up a bit and just let randomness take it over, so it sort of looks a bit more organic. Almost finished this grey night steel. Almost finished this grey night steel. So you're probably shaking your head going, "Oh, what's he doing that for? That's a bit odd." Well, you should all know me by now. Odd is probably my second, is my middle name. Actually, no, it's not. It's Patrick, but that's another story. So yeah, we'll just. And then while I'm here, whoops, let's break it. All right, thank you, Angus. It's a love to have your company. It was great chatting to you, teaching me things I didn't know before. I now know a few Mohican words. It's always nice to know, so thank you very much. Enjoy your night. And I'm sure I will catch you later. Just yeah, green bits, more green bits. Yep, and voila. I'm not going to worry about that too much because some of these things will be Brak, yeah, that's it. You didn't know that, did you? More highlighting on this part here because it needs a bit more around the edges. So they'll show up. Going to go to the fine tail brush with the highlights on the blue. That's not blue, that's pink. So I finally got to see your moving house video. It's a nice update. It's good. I like how people share those sort of thoughts. You get to know the person, so it's really good. Give his little eyebrows. Highlight there and on the bugger. Got some blue on the red, which I didn't really want to do at all. So just some of these raised edges. Yeah, definitely. Create what you need to create. Let your little inner muse tell you what you need to do, and it's a style that seems to work really well for you. I'm trying to be a bit more subdued and more focused on YouTube, but over on TikTok things get a little weird. Look, people do want to they want to see the real you, and they probably identified with a lot that goes on. And that's always a good thing. And that's what when I was doing social media for the small business, it's always the tutors used to tell me when I was doing training for that sort of stuff. And I know this goes with business. They want to know who they want to know who the person is, so they can sell from the person too. Then you talk about the products. Social media is all about making connections, and I think with this you got to make the same thing. And people can tend to spot phonies, which are why I think that I'm stagnating on Facebook at the moment, is because I am holding back. Not Facebook, on YouTube. I am holding back a bit. Whereas I don't really hold back on TikTok and things. It's just gone woo. Well, bluish, like a blue, not woo, but a blue. So maybe I should hold off. Like, the only thing is, I didn't really want to do pitched battles with people on YouTube, but I'm more willing to sort of take that risk on TikTok, even though I've found a lot of like-minded souls, even when I have gone a little put my opinions when it comes to things like gatekeeping and trolls and stuff like that. It was interesting, I suppose. That's the blues. Okay, there's a scar there. So what I like to do with scars, and where metal joins in, is to use a little bit of blood for the blood god. Do that there. I think that was the only real big scar I saw. Around where the metals just was all old and crusty. Should be around, yes, a little bit of blood, even on the. Well, I'll wipe that off there. On the middle itself. Put that there like that. Yes, a kill rig. Well, it's coming on fine. It's the first bit I have done. It's the squig, and I'm almost at the finishing stages. I'm just putting some, I'll put a little, blood for the black god on that too. I was going to make this lighter, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to put that in so it looks a bit scabby. And any little scar around the joins there, around the joins. Well, I'll scar work on the pink here in the raised bits. No, I'll do the. I know they're great, aren't they? I can't wait to do this one. And I'm just going to move that. There you go. There you go. Didn't realise I'd knocked it off. So, there he is. Rah, rah. He's got some nice scars on him too. I'm probably going to paint him next for something a little bit different. Well, after I do this, the next live that I do, and then I'll go and do the rest of the kill rig. Okay, now the highlights with the pink. And this baby is almost done. So a lot of the raised bits is where I like to do the. I don't get pedantic about it. Sometimes I miss bits, such as just. just along the ridge there. Little, I'm actually going to put the pink and the blue right there. It's a nice bit where the Rakeland flesh bane and pooled in there, so going to highlight that. I'm going to give that a little pink highlight in there too. So oops, you can tell I'm getting a bit tired. The mistakes are starting to pop. It's what you came for, isn't it? There's some nice folds I can get me brush into. Yes, if you're looking for golden demon type painting, this is not the place. This is just Brak paintings level. And I've missed, I forgot to do the blood bits around this. So we'll do that. Get the metal out, highlight where the stitches are on this on the foreleg, the right foreleg or fore right leg. Some stitches there. Then some more blood for the blood god. Now, get the Ushanti bone out for around the teeth, and I think just so the tip and down. There's a bit of a risk that I go a bit heavy-handed and go on the lip, but wow, not today. Well, cut my legs off and call me shorty. And the last bit. The last bit. Hooves. You will bring your shanty bone nowhere near my teeth. No, don't like that. What colour do you like your teeth? Oh, look at that. Or are you trying to be rude? There we go. That is him. We'll probably just let that sit for a while and see how that turns out, because sometimes the shades go a little bit different. But most likely, that's him. I may go back, once I've done the actual rest of the rig, I might actually do more on metallics on the green there. So, oh damn, clouds have come over, so I've lost the light. That's a bit of a shame. And I'm not going to rush on to turn on the light because I've sort of finished. All right, now while we're doing that, I think let's go and have a little look at what's happening on the Facebook. Not the Facebook, Discord. Discord. There we go. Brain Boys Workshop. That's another one you can go and check out. That's a good one. All right. If you've got a joke, do the dad jokes. One of my favourites. Loving these guys. You know, from the Boba Fett. General. I thought you were already in here, Dave. I thought you were already here. Okay, live sessions and whips. So that's where I was up to. So he's showing how to magnetize a battle wagon, one of part 2. So he's put the magnets on in here, so they'll think that this is for all the guns to go on top. Oh, I see. Yep. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see. Yep. It's looking pretty good. Wow. Got magnets on all the bits for where all the little bits go, so it would make carting a whole lot easier. Make carting a whole lot easier. That's really interesting. And there's some of the magnet points for some of his jets for the different yep, so the big bomb there. That's an amazing lot of work. It's almost like instead of glue, there's magnets, which is going to make things, yeah, a whole lot easy. Especially if you need to change the guns up a bit. Yeah, some really good ideas. So there you go, folks. If you are thinking about magnetizing, go and check out this. Come onto the Breakfast Club and have a look at this for some good ideas. Or he's in here now. That's it's Dave. Go and ask him some questions. I'm sure he'd love to answer them for you. I'm sure you're still here. I don't know if you're here, still here, not Dave. No, you're not here. I think it's just me and Mr. Fish. Working on some snaggers. I need some snaggers. Yeah, they're looking good. They're looking really, really good. Okay, so it is 11:30. I started this at 9. Well, it's 20 past 11, so. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Here I am. Well, I am going to leave it there. So, thanks for joining me. For all those people who are here, past and gone. So, thanks very much. Oh, yeah, I think you guys know the links, but I really should do it just in case some other people are here. Where am I? There I am. Please, you want to help me support things like that? Go and check out all the other socials I've got. Let's see. I know it's here. I'm going silly. For some reason, I haven't got my link tree stuff here, which is I'll find out. So elsewhere. Oh, I've copied and pasted it also. Ah, there it is. You need to follow me socials, where there I am, but I think most of the people who are on here now do know. So, you've probably got that stuff. So, thanks for joining. Have a good time. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. I may be on in 2 days. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'm going to plan a date day. Melanie, the good wife, and I probably going to go out and watch Spider-Man, have lunch and that day, do that sort of stuff. We'll see. I haven't made those plans, so we'll have to wait. See, so that's it. I'll be there. I'll be back again soonish. I'll let you know on all the socials. Thanks for joining me, and yeah, and remember, if you go on crumping, you've got to bash early and bash often. See you later, Mr. Fish. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, subscribe and share. Do all the algorithmic things. And if you would like to help me out financially, there's always Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. The links are in the description. Okay, trying to toddle off. So remember, if you go on crumping,